All right, welcome to the show. So, Federal Bureau of Instigation is at it again. Hi, Scotty boy, how you doing? We'll wait for a few people to roll in. Hopefully, the notification went out. Usually doesn't, but that's the way it goes here. Good to see you, Scotty. Let me pull up a image for our show here. Let's see. Who do we have for, let's go with that one. Hi, Matrix Man. Good to see you. How you doing? In the groove. Good to see you, buddy. So, yeah, I don't know if you guys heard, but a few days ago, I don't know if they retracted it or not, but the FBI put out a warning for the border. They're concerned with terrorist attacks from right-wing extremists. Doing good, thanks. So this was put out by the FBI. We have to take this very seriously. As we do anything that comes out from the FBI. They're a very important part of your deep state government. Sorry, government. Responsible for many false flags. I believe they were involved in the Whitmer, the plotted Whitmer kidnapping that didn't go down. I don't know if they were involved in January 6th. Now they are concerned. So, yeah, now they're concerned about a right-wing extremist terrorist plot at the border. And there's a convoy headed down there. Timing is everything, eh? All my Trumpers all your neighbors are Trumpers? Oh my God, you must be scared as hell. There's no terror here. That's because they're waiting for the dog whistle into groove. They're just when Trump says be peaceful, do not don't do anything violent. That's a dog whistle for right wing extremists to go out and commit violence and acts of terror. Uh, just total gaslighting of everything, total reversal, projection. So, what should be done about this? Right wing extremists. Well, we don't know yet because it's just a warning about white wing extremists. Right wing. We have to worry about the extremists. Oh my God, it's horrible. And as soon as the FBI find them and either hire them as actors or coerce them with drugs and honeypots, we will have our terrorists if they go along with it, if they're paid enough. Or, unfortunately, in the Whitmer case, the boys just wanted to smoke the weed and screw the girl, but and did not wish to. But they might have better luck here. Yeah, there we go. Let's send Antifa. Antifa doesn't exist in the groove. That's a right-wing conspiracy theory. What are you, a white supremacist or something? Let's make it perfectly clear. This is for entertainment purposes only. Not in Canada. I can say whatever I want about your government. See, this is one place where I can say anything I want, pretty much, because I'm in Canada. Yeah, let's send BLM, Antifa, because they're always peaceful. Not peaceful. They're mostly peaceful. Mostly peaceful protests. Hey G, how you doing? Good to see you. Again, we're talking about the Federal Bureau of Instigation and their current plot, apparently, to try and find right-wing extremists. If they can't find them, they'll and find them and get them a honeypot and pay them off. Maybe they can hire Antifa. But they are for hire, aren't they? Like I know they charge a lot, but I understand Antifa is for hire. Now BLM, you just have to allow them to rape, pillage, and plunder, I believe. Here, I'll put the link in. If anybody wants to come up and have a chat about the right-wing extremists headed to the border, the FBI is on the case. They're creating them as we speak. It'll happen, guys. It'll happen. Just wait for it. You know, they do have the third option of being the right-wing extremists themselves. They had to resort to that during January 6th. They had to plant the pipe bomb under or near, what's her name? Kamala Harris, and they had an agent drop the bomb off and an agent pick it up. So miraculously, an agent found the bomb that an agent planted. So I wonder if we can have the same type of a situation here. Provocateurs dropping off bombs, right-wing FBI agents, I guess. I saw several Antifa and they looked fairly organized. Yeah, they do. hmm Apparently what they do is they practice with that big flag they have, that big black flag. They use it to come out, attack you, and roll under, but they also use it to surround you with so that other people can't see you, and then they can whack you shamelessly. So, I thought this was worth a talk about. I certainly enjoy the idea of it. I do have some input. I have some help for this. Now, I think that this story was broken by Alex Jones. He had some whistleblowers call him. He has one of them working for him right now. A former agent down at the border. And I think what we need down at the border is we need 1 million cameras to film when these right-wing FBI agent provocateur people, or whatever they come up with, whichever way they can work it, end up doing what they do. I think it'd be good to have it on camera because, as we've seen, things disappear. All the January 6th testimony disappeared. All the Jeffrey Epstein information disappeared in a fire in the lockup in New York. So, your FBI, your police, your CIA, they're not the most responsible people on the planet. They seem to lose evidence that would, kind of implicate them awfully easy. So we have to be sure with this type of a thing that we don't have another January 6th, that we don't have another trucker strike like we had in Canada. Things that we can look for is like getting boxed in is a real big problem with that we had up here. They boxed in the truckers so they couldn't leave when they wanted to leave. and kept them there for a time until they could haul in the police and say, look, the truckers won't leave. We had to, get these several police forces in from Ukraine to come and beat up on the Canadian citizens. So, yeah, we have to watch for those types of things coming up in this upcoming event that will be planned, I guess, by the FBI. CIA. They may pass it off. Yeah, I saw the convoys going to Texas. That's awesome. All those people should get your cameras out. Anybody with any closed circuit TV equipment should donate that to the convoy and to those going down to the border. And I hope they start have they started a GoFundMe? Is there a GoFundMe for the truckers going to the border? Let's see what we can find. Now looking up Texas Trucker Convoy live, the convoy. Here we go. Beautiful.
I'm going to turn it over. Where's the boss man?
I'll turn the volume off. They did show the trucks. This is the gathering. Let's see where we are here. Show you some of the people gathered there. See if we can find the trucks. Don't see much trucks. Oh, they're there on the background there. I haven't heard them yet. No. Yeah, let's look for a GoFundMe. Texas Convoy or something. See what they've got going. Of course, GoFundMe sold out the Canadian truckers. I was listening to one person. Global News, GoFundMe. Let's try. Let's see. Texas Attorney General, no. Global News, no. See if we can refine that search. Still sending me to news, of course. GoFundMe investigation for blocking Canadian donations. Yeah, GoFundMe. Now let's this is pretty good actually. Texas Attorney Ken Paxton said on Wednesday that his office will investigate GoFundMe for blocking and withholding donations already made to platforms of its website. Removing the campaign from its site could violate the state's deceptive trade practices act, he said. So they did have a GoFundMe, but they blocked it. GoFundMe responsible to an anti-mandate, pro-liberty movement should bring alarm bells to anyone using the donation platform. More broadly, any American wanting to protect their constitutional rights. This is by, let's see, Money Watch. Let's see. I'm acting to protect the Texas consumers so they know what their hard-earned money is going, where their hard-earned money is going, rather than allowing GoFundMe to divert money to another cause without the consent of Texas citizens. Another scam being perpetrated by American citizens, just like they did on the Canadians. Texas governor is WEF goon. Yeah, he is. This whole thing about him stopping, doing anything for the border is a total fiasco, bullshit. Um, he's what he's doing is he's doing a big photo op at the at what's it called? There's a place called the Pass, and just down the road, like half a kilometer down the road, there's wide open borders. No wall stopping people, and eventually the wall just ends. So it's a total fiasco, total bullshit. The people would just go a different way if they want to get filmed. But there's really nothing stopping them, even if they come through while the truckers are there. The truckers aren't going to be able to stop them or turn them around or anything. Yep, you shouldn't trust GoFundMe after they stole the Canadian truckers' money. Yeah. Yeah, just ridiculous fraud. Nobody should ever use them again. Right, freaking sellouts. So again, if anybody wants to come up and rant, I'm in Canada, so you can say whatever you want. I won't get shut down. The only thing I can't talk about is vaccines, so bring it on. Let's see what this guy's up to here. Oh, is that, it is. That's, what's his name there?
Ted fucking Nugent.
Ted Nugent, yeah.
That was awesome.
Thank you, Ted Nugent.
And I gave him one. All right. So
I have a guilty pleasure. I used to like Wango Tango. I thought that was a great song.
But I'm here to raise hell. I'm here to defy the status quo, crush the status quo, eliminate the status
Ted
quo,
Nugent. Oh
get back
my
to
God.
absolute constitutional America.
Unbelievable.
And if somebody
I'm going to have a bit of a puff, so
ask them,
cheers, everyone.
do you think I need a permit or a license or any man's authorization to have a gun in my belt?
He's always been a big gun rights activist.
Do not vote for them.
Sarah Palin on the side? How nice.
If another man thinks he can tell
She's a
me
total
where,
nut job.
if, how, or what with I can defend my life,
Who's that dude molesting her? Is that her husband or?
man on the side of Joe Biden. I get to keep and I get to bear. It's mine. You can't have it. Bear means I got a couple on me right now, and they're loaded. And no man has any say.
Yeah, I can't miss what you pointed her out there, G.
Constitutional carry.
Nice eye.
Other kind of carry is there. Anybody remember Libby's Cafeteria in Texas?
So they are doing something down on the board. Great, another distraction. Sarah Palin, yeah.
Were you ashamed of yourself that day?
But we need more cameras down there.
Not funny.
We need more people.
24 Texas
They've tried to get us out of protesting. And the protesting, it doesn't change policy. It's not going to change the minds of the politicians, of the NGOs, of the CIA, the FBI. We're not going to affect them with a protest. A protest is there to affect the people. That's what it's for. To make the people aware that their voice is not the only one that thinks this. They're not alone. And there are others that think the same way you do. And she has 3 bodyguards right there, yeah. Well, I think all those guys are bodyguards right there. You're probably right. So that's kind of interesting. Let's see. I'm going to take a look. It's like convoy footage. Try a different. Oh, you shouldn't get high. Right on. what came up with this time. Oh, there we go. Another trucker convoy. That's a good one.
You know, Joe Biden has threatened to bring in the National Guard to face off. You know it. This is what happened in Canada when Justin Trudeau. We the people. We the people. We're not deplorable. We are just sick and tired, and the truckers are going down there. Ultimately, all our voices should be heard, and the truckers represent freedom.
Okay. Sure. I think that people should protest. Warning, trucker convoy. Texas Sheriff pleads, do not come. Let's see what he has to say here. What they are doing is they're getting these people to not go to these places that were planned, like the pass. I forget the name of the pass. But they're getting them to go other places, other parts of the border, which is good. Because they can't be planned for if they go to a different area. And that's the idea, is to keep it so that the it's being noticed. One is slinging a comm set. Yeah.
And yet they're still going down there.
Guns and guitars, the American way.
Them not to come because the cartels can use this opportunity to bring.
Well, let's see if they. What's he talking about? The cartels here.
These people that are headed to the border in Texas, the trucker convoy, are not welcome. And the sheriff department and the leaders there that are working to secure the border have asked them not to come. And they call themselves God's army. And
see, what they should be doing is filming.
It's interesting that there's a mixture of Catholics,
filming the people
and
coming in,
Christians.
filming all the faces.
And what it says in this article here is, do not come to Texas. And yet they're still going down there. And they're warning them not to come because the cartels can use this opportunity to bring.
What? To bring what? Drugs? They're already using children as mules. They're finding now that what's happening is some of these kids are being muled like 3 or 4 times continuously through the border. They pack the kids up with drugs and they send them across the border. And they're not searched for drugs. So they go to wherever they're dropped off. They drop off their drugs. And then they go back. Hey, Steph, good to see you. They're already down there. Yeah, exactly. Too late, buddy. Do we need another January 6th? Yep, maybe we do. Because January 6th is falling apart right now, too. Every trial that Trump apparently was under for January 6th insurrection, bullshit, is on hold permanently. They're not going to drop the cases ever, but they can't continue them because too much of the truth has come out. especially with the pipe bomb coming out. That really kind of dropped it. It was totally provocateur. So they're already down there, yeah. So, if anyone has any other points they'd like to bring up about this, I think it's a good thing. I think we should be allowed to protest. And you know what? If you guys get into shootouts with the cartel, I really am not that gonna be that upset about it. The only problem is apparently they have like rocket launchers and stuff, so that could be a problem. But you're Americans. You guys are pretty well armed. Right? Well, that's the thing, right, Scotty boy? That's why it's all a show. What the governor there did, it's all a show because he's not protecting the border. They are putting up razor wire, but what is razor wire? Who is it going to stop? The only thing wire will do is slow people down. Same with even a wall, unless it's guarded, unless people are being apprehended, then it's not going to do any good. Razor wire, you just throw a bunch of shit on top of it and walk on over. It's not hard. A small child could figure that out. You know, bring a pair of wire cutters. Take you 30 seconds to get through it. It's really not a problem. So unless they actually start guarding the border and arresting people and sending them back is the big thing. Right, Indy? When Obama gave all those guns to the South American cartels? Yeah, I remember that. The Fast and the Furious. Good call, yeah. Yeah, they are well armed. Yeah, if Mexico wanted to clean that up, it would be quite a problem. They did it in a couple other countries. They cleaned up the cartels. Took them about a month or two, I think. But just like they cleaned up, the New Orleans, they could clean up the cities just as quick. It's all the choice. It's all on the books for them to do. There's no new laws that they need. Apparently, they're trying to pass some legislation to help with the border. Well, there's enough legislation right now to help with the border. They already have laws that would send these people back because they're not seeking asylum. And if you're an undocumented person, you have to be sent back. Choose your country of origin. You're going there. And all these, we can bill it to the UN because the UN is paying for these people to come. Your tax dollars through the UN is paying for part of this crisis. Now they say Russia will send weapons to Texas. Okie dokie. When isn't Russia involved? It's always Russia. Everything is a Russian plot. Right, Max? Gotta watch out for all those Russian plots. All right, guys, we're at half an hour. I just wanted to make this a quick one. Yeah, right. Thanks, Russia. Much love. Unless there's anything else you guys wanted to bring up. I do believe it's Russia. I think it's a Russian plot. I'm sure of that, Scotty. Just going to finish my smoke and then we'll cut it off. Apparently, I can't use my other channel yet. It'll be another week, I guess. So we'll have to see you in class here. So have a good night until later. Keep your third eye open. Use your intelligence and your intuition. And send all your spare closed circuit TV equipment down to the border. We got to keep an eye on that shit. Because when they get through there, they come up here. I'm in Canada and they're coming through here. Yeah, the Darien Gap has got to be closed too. Apparently they're building a road there and a bridge. So, you know, maybe somebody could bring some explosives down there or something and help with the clearing of the land. All right. Good night, all.